Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. James Sharmack with another figure review for you. So, right now you're looking at my original DC Direct Kingdom Come Superman. Clearly inspired by the Alex Ross artwork more than, action figure applications, am I right? I'm not saying it's not, it's a great looking figure. I wish it was a little more articulated. The line itself was more made, to look like the artwork and less, foldability and whatever. So pretty much it's like the only poses you can hold. But McFarlane Toys has a new version of the character, so I got the. Also, it's also DC Direct. DC Direct Page Punchers Kingdom Come Superman. Like, obviously, I've been looking for one that with more articulation, putting more poses, whatever. Because obviously this one doesn't really do it justice when you want to put in like more poses like from the comic book and whatever. Anyways, we're going to take a look at the figure. Maybe we'll do a little comparison, because I kind of want to talk about this a little bit more, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, so the Page Punchers packaging is a bit different than the regular McFarlane. It's all plastic, all see-through. Got the figure and accessories you can see right through it. Nothing on the side, or the top, or the other side. On the back, it's the straight up comic book they're using. They're using Justice Society America number 10 instead of, say, Kingdom Come 1 or whatever. Superman on the bottom, just jogging on the bottom of there. So let's get a knife, cut into it, and take him out and take a look. Okay, so right off the bat, we have him out of the package, and I think they could have done a little bit more with the head. Already I'm pulling out the DC Direct version. If you look at this head, there's a lot of age going on. In the face, it has the gray specifically on the side, so he definitely looks like an older man. And basically he's supposed to be like in his mid-50s. Or technically look like he's in his mid-50s. He's not in his mid-50s, because obviously Batman is like in his 70s or whatever. But the age doesn't seem to be there like it should be. It should be a little bit more. Grays need to be a bit more refined. It's like, the grays are there, but they need the original DC Direct version definitely like grays. There's definitely a difference there. Like, he's supposed to look like he's aged. He doesn't look like he's that age where he's supposed to be. He kind of looks a little bit younger, but maybe they use a head on it. I might take a look and see if they did reuse a head. I don't know, but otherwise the outfit looks great. Well, we'll just compare it anyways. Basically, it's a bit darker. It's supposed to be a little darker. I don't know why this is a bit lighter blue, but whatever. The S is supposed to be more into the outfit, I guess, like that. But it would have been cool if they recessed it out a bit. The cape itself is has the wire they're putting in now, so you can do fixed position. So that's cool. It's still like that's a pretty cool design for that cape. But anyways, just looking at it, I think that more represents it, even though it is a bit old now, probably almost 20 years old. So obviously the grays, the gold is getting out of the belt. But still, it's still a figure I dig. It's still posable. It's not posable, but it's supposed to look like a museum piece, whatever. Like I said, I wish that head looked a little bit older. Okay, so accessory-wise, he comes with a bunch of stuff. Obviously, comes with the comic where he literally comes into the DC universe from the Kingdom Come universe. He has a flight stand, which is pretty cool, because if you've ever read the Kingdom Come comic, more often than not, he pretty much hovers most of the time. Doesn't really touch the ground after he puts on the outfit. You got the Superman card right there with all the info on the back. And he has two pairs of hands, one fist, and one opened for clasping, whatever. But still, there you go. Nice selection of accessories. So articulation-wise, obviously McFarlane has the old DC Direct beat. It only has 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 pieces of articulation. Nothing really much you can really do. Like you can probably turn the hand up, turn that up. Can't really do anything with the. This is the most pointless articulation ever because you can't really do anything with that. And he's also falling apart. So we got to do one of these days. I plan on doing a video about the articulation of the old of the like 2000s action figures. How they're not necessarily that they were ready or whatever, but a lot of them are usually fall apart or whatever, or they're falling apart now. So maybe we'll do a video on that. So if you guys want to see me talk about that, let me know. Anyways, back to the McFarlane figure. So the head articulation obviously goes back like that, goes forward like that, spin all the way around, tilt and a tilt. Has a butterfly hinge, 1, 2 right there, so I can do that. Arm goes all the way around. Double joint at the elbow, wrist articulation back and forth. Has that bend back hinge. Waist and the articulation up there, and the diaphragm can bend side to side. They go apart that far. They go forward and back that far. Double joint at the knee, back and forth, and ankle pivoting. And the cape has a wire frame, so you can put that into whatever positions you need to as well. And I want to get him in, of course, in the flying pose to see how he looks. Looks pretty solid, old school definitely look to it. Lift the flag up, the cape up, see how he looks flying. That looks pretty cool. So, of course, you can't, have Superman without him doing a flying or a hovering type of pose. Am I right? And here he is with the only other figure they've actually put out from Kingdom Come, the Kingdom Come Batman. Obviously, looks pretty solid for a diorama or whatever. I still get a little bit of flack because of the video I did for that one originally. Because I like it, but like I said, I was questioning some of the changes compared to the DC Direct figure I have for him. But it's what it is. Still. Obviously I'm still going to recommend. So all in all, I dig the figure. Like I said, I wish they aged him up a bit more. Like, it's not really that hard to do. They have Batman, Kingdom Come looking old, but I don't know what the thought process was. They probably think, well, he looks old enough, but he could look older. He could look, like I said, a little more wrinkles. Maybe they couldn't figure out the right sculpt, whatever. But that being said, the hair is supposed to be a bit more gray. Those are really my quibbles. I do dig the figure. I like the figure. Obviously, has that. I didn't say this before. It has a nice cloth-like texture to it. You can actually feel it. So he's going to go hand in hand with the Kingdom Come Batman figure I have. Is it a top 10 figure? I don't know. It might be. Like I said, the drawback is, if they did a little bit more work with the face, it probably would have been a top 5, but who knows? Still got a long year to go. But for the price I paid for it, it's about $25, so it's a cheap figure. So there you go. Anyways, should you get it? If you're a Superman fan, of course. Kingdom Come fan, absolutely. But if you're a casual fan, if you don't have this, if you want the figure, get it. That's all I can say. Anyways, guys, that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys did like the video. If you do, let me know. If you didn't, let me know that too. It's a free country. We're free to exchange ideas. Eventually, we'll get some more figures on. I have a whole bunch coming in. I bought a whole bunch from the Return Superman wave from McFarlane Toys, so that's going to be coming in the next month and a half, maybe 2 months. But I will probably get off my rear and start reviewing some not retro, but some older figures and see how it goes. I don't want to get them into part of my stutter. These videos are never perfect, But I do want to, start knocking down the collection for, I don't really like having figures in boxes, so we'll get to reviews of some of the older figures and see how it goes. Anyways, forget my ramble. If you like this video, let me know. Obviously, subscribe, whatever. Thank you guys who have subscribed already. I appreciate it. And as for the channel, as always, keep on collecting and happy hunting.